Amidst the vibrant hues of autumn, Squiggy darts through the forest, its bushy tail a lively flag. A large acorn catches Squiggy's eye, igniting a spark of excitement. With determined paws, Squiggy buries its treasure, concealing it beneath a blanket of colorful leaves. High in an oak tree, Squiggy skillfully gathers acorns, preparing for the coming winter. A grumpy blue jay swoops down, its piercing cry shattering the peace, attempting to steal Squiggy's hard-earned nuts. A thrilling chase ensues as Squiggy, with incredible agility, outmaneuvers the persistent blue jay through the dense branches. Squiggy's resourcefulness shines as it protects its precious food, a testament to its determination. The forest is transformed into a silent, snow-covered realm, every sound muted beneath a pristine, white blanket. I emerge from my cozy tree hollow, the crisp scent of pine and snow filling my senses. I use my keen sense of smell to locate a buried acorn, digging through the icy crust with determination. In the heart of the urban park, Squiggy dashes across the pathway, a tiny blur against the human tide. He finds refuge in the heights of a towering oak, his vigilant eyes ever watchful. The city's clamor fades into a symphony of survival, as Squiggy listens to the city sounds. Squiggy approaches a park bench where Agnes is feeding pigeons. Agnes notices Squiggy and gently tosses crumbs. Squiggy hesitates, then snatches the offering. Squiggy retreats to the safety of the tree. A fierce storm descends upon the park, nature unleashing its raw fury. High in the oak tree, Squiggy battles the storm from a makeshift nest. Lightning illuminates Squiggy's determined face, a tiny beacon of resilience against the storm's onslaught. In the heart of the Whispering Woods, the Great Oak Academy buzzes with life as Professor Sophocles orchestrates preparations for the autumnal equinox celebration. Amidst the vibrant hues of autumn, a festive yet tense atmosphere fills the air, as young woodland creatures ready themselves for the grand event. Professor Sophocles' voice echoes through the hall, his face a mask of concern as he declares, "My dear pupils, the Harmony Bell has been stolen. It is our duty to find it and restore harmony to Whispering Woods." A wave of murmurs sweeps through the room. Pip's voice rings out with determination. "We can do it, Professor." Rosie and Finley stand beside Pip, their faces reflecting unwavering support. In the Whispering Woods, Pip sniffs the earth as Rosie scouts ahead, and Finley scans the treetops. A grumpy old badger emerges, disrupting their quest with a sharp rebuke. "Can't you see some of us are trying to sleep?" Undaunted, they press on, their determination unwavering despite the badger's grumbling. The trio discovers a hidden cave, its entrance veiled by overgrown vines and moss-covered rocks. A faint melodic sound beckons from the cave's dark mouth. "What are you doing here?" Barnaby asks. Pip declares, "We've come to retrieve the Harmony Bell. It belongs to all the creatures of Whispering Woods." Rosie steps forward, her expression gentle as she speaks of unity. But harmony also brings peace and joy. It allows us to celebrate together, to share our stories, and to support one another. Finley stands beside her, a hopeful look in his eyes, adding, "Without harmony, Whispering Woods will be a lonely and desolate place." Pip turns to Barnaby, recalling the wisdom of Professor Sophocles. "Barnaby, would you mind if we played a song for you?" Barnaby remains stoic, his silence hanging heavy in the air. Rosie's sweet melody intertwines with Finley's lively flute and Pip's rhythmic tapping, filling the hidden cave with music. Barnaby's gruff expression softens as the music washes over him. A tear trickles down his cheek. Barnaby whispers, I haven't heard music like that in years." His voice cracks with emotion as he continues. "It reminds me of when I was a cub, and my mother would sing me lullabies." The Harmony Bell rings, its melodic tones filling the air as the autumnal equinox celebration unites, all in Whispering Woods. Creatures gather, sharing food and stories, their laughter echoing through the woods. Barnaby joins the Academy choir, his voice blending with the others in harmonious song. Professor Sophocles smiles, his heart swelling with pride at the sight of unity and joy. The fox stands proudly on a small rise, declaring, "I am the greatest hunter in this forest. No animal can escape my grasp, unseen until now." A rabbit emerges from her burrow, her ears twitching with annoyance at the fox's boast. The rabbit emerges, her eyes sparkling with playful defiance, challenging the fox. The fox, surprised but determined, responds with a grin. "Oh, really? Think you can catch me then, sly fox? A challenge? I accept. You won't get far, little rabbit." The chase ignites. On the rocky hillside, the rabbit darts nimbly across boulders, her agility a stark contrast to the pursuing fox. The fox struggles, his frustrated cry echoing, "Just you wait, rabbit, I'm getting closer." The rabbit arrives at the riverbank and leaps onto a floating log. The fox, stranded on the bank, watches the rabbit drift further away. "This isn't over, rabbit. You'll find another way," the fox shouts, his frustration echoing across the water. The rabbit vanishes into the thorny thicket, leaving the fox at bay. The fox stops short, peering into the impenetrable foliage, the rabbit's laughter echoing mockingly. Frustrated, the fox mutters, "She may have won this time, but I'll get her eventually." A solitary fox, lost in the sea of golden grass, embodies the innocence and naivety of youth. In the distance, a colossal lion emerges, casting a long shadow of impending doom over the fragile fox. The fox stands paralyzed, his eyes widening as terror grips his small body. Heart pounding, the fox turns and flees, his instincts overriding his fear as he races toward safety. Time passes as I return to the vast savanna, my confidence tempered with caution. In the distance, the lion appears a test of courage, approached with newfound resolve. I watch from afar, wary but not paralyzed, as the lion exists peacefully in the background. The fox roams freely across the savanna, completely at home. The fox approaches the lion resting peacefully under a tree. The fox greets the lion with casual ease. They begin to converse. The scene is peaceful and friendly, highlighting the fox's transformation from fear to friendship. Rabbit bounds joyfully through the forest, his nose twitching, his heart carefree. His patient friend walks beside him, a peaceful observer of the forest's quiet beauty. Rabbit exclaims, "Hey, Slowpoke, what's taking you so long? The berries aren't going to pick themselves, you know." Friend calmly replies, "Patience, my energetic friend. One must appreciate the beauty around us. Besides, rushing leads to mistakes. Remember last time with the skunk?" Rabbit concedes. Okay, you got me there. But still, berries. Imagine all the delicious pies we could make." Rabbit stands at the riverbank, ready to leap into the rushing waters, while his friend stops him. "Rabbit, look at that current. It's really strong. Maybe we should find a safer place to cross?" Rabbit scoffs at his friend's caution. "Nonsense. It looks fine to me. I can make it across easily." His friend's worry deepens. "I know you're a good swimmer, but it's better to be safe than sorry. What if you get swept away?" Rabbit relents, his bravado fading. I suppose you have a point. All right. Well, look for another way." "Thanks, friend." Night envelops the woods, turning familiar paths into corridors of shadow and fear. Rabbit's eyes dart nervously among the dense trees, his fear a palpable presence. In contrast, Friend remains a pillar of calm, his steady gaze a beacon of reassurance as he methodically gathers fallen branches. As flames dance to life, they cast a warm glow on their faces. Rabbit whispers, "I am scared. We're lost, aren't we?" Friend responds with quiet confidence. "Well, be all right, Rabbit. I've got this. Just trust me." Friend adds, "See? A fire will keep the animals away and keep us warm until morning. Well, find our way back then." Sunlight dances through the canopy of a lush green forest as Finnick clumsily hunts. Pipkin watches from a safe distance, eyes gleaming with amusement. Finnick trips, sprawling onto the forest floor. Pipkin's laughter pierces the quiet. Finnick, startled, demands, "What's so funny?" Pipkin retorts, "Just your terrible hunting skills." Finnick and Pipkin wander through the sun-dappled forest, their voices echoing with friendly debate. Finnick's nose twitches, and Pipkin's eyes scan the leaves in search of berries. Their combined skills lead them to a bush heavy with plump, ripe berries. Finnick grins. "Say, teamwork," Pipkin retorts. "More like lucky teamwork." Finnick and Pipkin stand poised on the riverbank. The wide river stretches before them under the clear sky. Finnick offers a reassuring smile. "I'll help you. Just hold on tight to my back." Pipkin clings to Finnick's back as they navigate the flowing river. A triumphant cry echoes across the water. "I did it! Thanks, Finnick!" In the heart of an autumn forest, Squiggy darts around the forest floor, his movements a whirlwind of frantic energy. His eyes gleam with unwavering determination as he frantically stuffs nuts into his cheek pouches. More, gotta get more. Squiggy meticulously hides his nut collection inside a hollow in a giant oak tree. He surveys his work with pride. Safe and sound. All mine. Winter's icy grip tightens around Squiggy as he struggles to reach his hidden nuts in the frozen oak. Desperation claws at Squiggy as he cries out, "No, my nuts! I can't get to them!" Squiggy observes the desperation of other animals in the harsh winter landscape. A family of rabbits huddles together, seeking warmth against the biting cold. Squiggy hesitates, then begins to unearth forgotten caches of nuts. Squiggy extends an offering of nuts to the grateful animals. Squiggy's face lights up with a smile. Maybe having too much isn't so great after all. In a sun-kissed meadow, young rabbits frolic near their warren, their innocence shadowed by an unspoken vulnerability. Inside the warm rabbit warren, Elder Rabbit shares tales of peril, cautioning the young about the outside world. "Be cautious, little ones. The outside world is full of dangers." Driven by curiosity, Pip ventures into the unknown. He encounters a wise old hare, a sentinel of the woods. "The forest is a dangerous place, little one. You must be wary of the fox. He is cunning and always hungry. Stay close to the warren and learn to recognize the signs of danger. Listen to the wind, watch the shadows, and trust your instincts. They may be the only things that save you." Under the cloak of night, Rabbits forage unaware in the meadow as a lurking threat closes in. A sudden strike shatters the calm as the fox lunges, turning the serene meadow into a battleground. Amidst chaos, Pip displays courage, leading his terrified companions in a desperate flight for survival. The rabbits narrowly escape, finding refuge in the warren as the fox's shadow looms.